Mitchell with the basketball. His guys down big. Joe Ingles. Lakers come up with it. To Danny Green. Here's a chance from long range. Knocks down the three-pointer.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Jazz will take a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter.
Thank you for your cooperation.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Into the game for Los Angeles, number 15.
Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Danny Green. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. The screen sets him up for two.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. To Joe Ingles. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Throws it down.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Joe Ingles. Deep two there, won't go.
I'm the player that just missed that shot. Just because you're open doesn't mean you need to shoot. You can put the ball down on the ground and drive to the rim.
DeMarcus Cousins. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Efe Udoh at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 72%. First try, no good. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. To Kyle Kuzma. Beyond the arc for 3. He engulfed him that time. Across the timeline, it's Conley. He'll run the offense. And the reward, he's going to the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Can't connect on the first free throw. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second.
Defense. Defense, let's go. Don't let him split. Don't let him split.
Cashes in for 2.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Jazz have the ball. Anthony Davis able to recover with the block. Can't connect.
0-4 to start the game. Don't worry about that. You can make your next 6 shots and then be 6 of 10 from the field. That's 60%. That can get you 80 million.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. And look out. Big finish at the rim. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Conley into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Knocked loose.
Give me that. Try again.
To Kyle Kuzma. for three. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
You know what I love about this kid, Ed? His eyes never once wandered to where the defender was. They stayed fixated right on his target, the basket. That's why he's a prolific shooter.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Has a look. No good. No daylight. Great defense. To Davis. JaVale McGee. Lets it fly from long range. Oh, that's how it's done.
Look, the reality is some players have it and some players don't. There's a reason why they call him the one.
Utah's got it. JaVale McGee sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Ed Davis to Conley. Screen coming. From long range. And the rebound pulled down by Davis. And finally, play is stopped on the tie-up. After the tie-up, they're in position for the jump ball. Knocks it down off the step back.
Ed, that footwork was absolutely off the charts. Just that space, splash.
Conley into the front court. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. Fires the three. Now that's a contest. Finish that.
Oh, yeah, let's double. Shot cleaned up. Double. Wait on it.
Deep three at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. That's it for the first quarter with the Lakers in command. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things.
All right, this is
Subbing in for Utah, number 44, Bojan Bogdanovic.
Conley.
For the Los Angeles Lakers, number 23, LeBron James.
Not done yet. Another follow. No good.
wait on it. My ball. Track.
To Dinwiddie.
Double. Got it. Trap.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't connect. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Come here.
Utah ball.
Here we go.
Conley sizing up Cousins. Here comes the screen.
Screen right.
Conley.
Come on, you got to work around the screen. You're killing me.
Shot clock winding down to Conley. Fires the three, and Mike Conley dancing with the defense. Hits the contested three.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
To James. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's good, and one.
Most definitely contact on that forearm during the follow-through. You have to give the offensive player a lot of credit. The concentration you need to make a shot after getting fouled, that's big time.
And he adds the free throw.
Get down. Half court. Here come. Got you.
Lakers at the controls right now. to Dinwiddie. They work it down to Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. He's 3 for 7. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block. Can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
Wait on it.
LeBron with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Double. I got your help here.
To Dinwiddie. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Mitchell against Cousins. Knocked loose. Here comes the screen. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Los Angeles has the basketball. That's going to be out of bounds.
Wait on it.
Conley had made his first couple, but he misses there.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Danny Green. Jumper's good.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Wait on it.
Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Donovan Mitchell has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 80% at the line. First one goes down. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second.
Double.
4-3. Mitchell with the rebound. Conley.
Wait on it.
Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Knocks it down from mid-range.
For any fans out there that thought Donovan Mitchell didn't put any stock into the fact that he was not the Rookie of the Year, you are wrong. Donovan Mitchell was that type of guy that uses everything in his power to fuel him to be the best on the court each and every day. If that was a campaign he built with Adidas, rookie question mark, it doesn't matter. That perceived failure is something that will only make this kid better tomorrow.
DeMarcus Cousins with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
And a throwdown.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. Down a bundle. Mitchell won't go.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
It's Jazz ball. Has a chance. Mitchell's shot comes up empty. To Danny Green. James. To Danny Green. Gets it in the right corner. Here's a chance from long range. Shakes free and hits.
They got him in the first round to do exactly that. Make tough shots and help them win games.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Utah as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
Including the opportunity to attend a post-game press conference. Visit the website.
To Davis. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
LeBron into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Beyond the arc for three. Another chance. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Screen coming. To James. For three. Textbook defense. Utah with the possession. Conley. They get it down to Mitchell. Oh, big finish at the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. That is great vision to set it up. Strong finish that time for Danny Green. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't fall.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
The Lakers dominated this matchup from the opening tip. It was their play. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1. Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Foul.
Very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway.
Match up.
Screen coming. Great dish to set it up. Short jumper won't go down. Rudy Gobert. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Goes to the right side to Davis. Lets it fly from long range. Won't go down. To Conley. Lakers come up with it.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
To Danny Green. Over to the right side. To Danny Green. To Davis. Down low. From long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Donovan Mitchell with the rock.
Block up. Here you go.
Anthony Davis rejects it.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Fires the three, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First try at the line, no good. Knocks down the second free throw.
Good shot, boy.
Mitchell with it up top. His guys down big. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Across the timeline comes James. He'll run the offense. A good defense by the Jazz as they come away with it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Jazz have the ball. Count the bucket for two.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To James. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not easy.
Well, there you have it. The defense just took notice of this young player on that previous shot. Guarantee you they won't leave him open next time.
Conley into the front court. Looking to make something happen. And a nice finish at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Fires the three. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
From the painted area, won't go down. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Off the iron. No good. To Danny Green. 4-3. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And, Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Layup goes down. Well done.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To James. Down low for Davis. To Danny Green. Here's a chance from long range. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
To Gobert.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Can't connect from inside. James swings it. Beyond the arc for three. Man, that was a tough shot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
LeBron James tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Rudy Gobert. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
The first 1,000 fans in our next home game will receive a free team poster.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
It's been signed by the entire team. Show up early for your chance.
To Danny Green.
Into the game.
For 3. Buries it.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Utah's got it.
I got him. I got him. Here we go. Here we go.
Anthony Davis with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity.
Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between two players. We call that an eyesight contract. Because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
Conley. DeMarcus Cousins. Huge block. Jazz recovered. Nearing impossible. No getting through.
5, Ed. That's 5 blocks tonight.
Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
LeBron into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Lets it fly from long range. Second effort. To Cousins. James.
I got him. Trap. Got him.
5 to shoot for Los Angeles. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Conley. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. And finishes strong.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what should you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
And finishes strong. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Cousins. They'll get it down to Davis. From long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Fires the 3. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Jazz will take a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Substitution, Utah. Starting in for Los Angeles, number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
No, he can't guard you out there.
Conley to Joe Ingles. Down low for Udo. Shot from the lane won't go. Los Angeles, they have it. To Kyle Kuzma.
Wait on it.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. Active fans to stay with it. We'll get a jump. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Number 17.
Kuzma. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Conley knocks down the 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Fires the 3. Can't connect. It's no good. Anthony Davis. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Driving right to the basket. To Conley. Knocked loose. Ingles shot off the mark. To Davis. Stuffs it down with authority. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for you.
To Kyle Kuzma. Down to 5 on the 24. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's how you defend.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
4-3. Buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Down the lane to lay it in.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Curling inside. Try from the baseline, but it won't go down. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Lakers ball. That's out. Last touch by Mike Conley. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. It goes down. He improvises and scores.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Wide open look won't go.
Watch that cutter.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. So far, it's been all Lakers. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter, and they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early and... Go time.
Entering the game for Utah, number 45,
JaVale McGee. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot. He hits.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
The drive right to the basket. JaVale McGee pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Conley. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Has a look. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. Got it.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Beyond the arc for 3. Cleans it up. Nice finish at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Spinning shot. Won't fall. To Kyle Kuzma. Nice pass to get things going.
He's been doing this for years. Physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Mitchell with the basketball. His guys down big. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
That's all she wrote. Dribble it out.
For 3, that's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Easy path to the rim.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Conley. Down low, it's Mitchell. Rocking the rim. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
To Kyle Kuzma. Lets it fly from long range. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Well, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more 3s.
Curling inside. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Ooh, I'm not sure if he's part of the Jelly fam or not, but this young player knows how to adjust mid-flight, and he finished that shot with some crazy English.
Conley into the front court. Down a bundle. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
To James. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
LeBron James trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 73%.
Good shot.
Mitchell with it up top. He'll run the offense.
He sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Thabo Sefolosha.
Got him. Good trap, good trap. I got him. Trap. I got him. You're up.
Draws Draws the double and still hits.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just the shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
The Lakers get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew.
The Lakers put on a show in a blowout. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.